prospect of the experience ending saddens him briefly. Then the thought is gone. He's by the centre window, pulling back the tall, folding wooden shutters with care so as not to wake Rosalind. In this, he's selfish as well as solicitous. He doesn't wish to be asked what he's about. What answer could he give? And why relinquish this moment in the attempt? He opens the second shutter, letting it concertina into the casement, and quietly raises the sash window. It is many feet taller than him, but it slides easily upwards, hoisted by its concealed lead counterweight. His skin tightens as the February air pours in around him, but he isn't troubled by the cold. From the second floor he faces the night, the city in its icy white light, the skeletal trees in the square, and 30 feet below, the black arrowhead railings like a row of spears. There's a degree or two of frost, and the air is clear. The street lamp glare hasn't quite obliterated all the stars. Above the Regency facade on the other side of the square hang remnants of constellations in the southern sky. That particular facade is a reconstruction, a pastiche. Wartime Fitzrovia took some hits from the Luftwaffe, and right behind is the post office tower. Municipal and seedy by day, but at night, half-concealed and decently illuminated, a valiant memorial to more optimistic days. And now, what days are these? Baffled and fearful, he mostly thinks when he takes time from his weekly round to consider. But he doesn't feel that now. He leans forwards, pressing his weight onto his palms against the sill, exulting in the emptiness and clarity of the scene. His vision, always good, seems to have sharpened. He sees the paving stone mica glistening in the pedestrianised square. Pigeon excrement hardened by distance and cold into something almost beautiful, like a scattering of snow. He likes the symmetry of black cast-iron posts and their even darker shadows, and the lattice of cobbled gutters. The overfull litter baskets suggest abundance rather than squalor. The vacant benches set around the circular gardens look benignly expectant of their daily traffic. Cheerful lunchtime office crowds, the solemn, studious boys from the Indian hostel, lovers in quiet raptures or crisis, the crepuscular drug dealers, the ruined old lady with her wild, haunting calls, "Go away!" She'll shout for hours at a time, and squawk harshly, sounding like some marsh bird or zoo creature. Standing here, as immune to the cold as a marble statue, gazing towards Charlotte Street, towards a foreshortened jumble of facades, scaffolding, and pitched roofs, Henry thinks the city is a success, a brilliant invention, a biological masterpiece, millions teeming around the accumulated and layered achievements of the centuries, as though around a coral reef, sleeping, working, entertaining themselves, harmonious for the most part, nearly everyone wanting it to work. And the Perowne's own corner, a triumph of congruent proportion, the perfect square laid out by Robert Adam, enclosing a perfect circle of garden, an 18th century dream, bathed and embraced by modernity, by street light from above, and from below by fibre optic cables, and cool fresh water coursing down pipes, and sewage borne away in an instant of forgetting. An habitual observer of his own moods, he wonders about this sustained, distorting euphoria. Perhaps down at the molecular level, there's been a chemical accident while he slept. Something like a spilled tray of drinks, prompting dopamine-like receptors to initiate a kindly cascade of intracellular events. Or it's the prospect of a Saturday, or the paradoxical consequence of extreme tiredness. It's true, he finished the week in a state of unusual depletion. He came home to an empty house, and lay in the bath with a book, content to be talking to no one. It was his too literate daughter Daisy, who sent the biography of Darwin, which, in turn, has something to do with a Conrad novel she wants him to read and which he's yet to start. Seafaring, however morally fraught, doesn't much interest him. For some years now, she's been addressing what she believes is his astounding ignorance, guiding his literary education, scolding him for poor taste and insensitivity. She has a point. Straight from school to medical school, to the slavish hours of a junior doctor, then the total absorption of neurosurgery training spliced with committed fatherhood.